In this tutorial, we're going to look at some of the design tools that Canva provides for us. So we're going to start up top here with search. So in search, you can essentially type in anything you like, and it'll pop up with some images. So an example I did was DNA. Again, here's an example where it would cost money to use a lot of these. I find images and kind of doing the search often result in a lot of paid versions of images. Example here, this one was free, so you could use that without it costing you, but scrolling down, a lot of these are paid. So I find with the images, I tend to avoid doing image searches because a lot of times it will come up with dollar pictures, and I don't like to spend $1 on pictures. So you can look at those. Sometimes you can find free ones, but a lot of times those are the paid ones. So we'll look at some other places where you can often find free elements to look at. Our second tool over here is layouts. This is one we kind of talked about in the previous tutorial, but this is kind of when you select one of the pre-made designs, it gives you a variety here to choose from. You can always click and choose and come back, and if you want to kind of restart or want another design, you can do that. But remember, again, free versus paid. You can look for those free marks. Those are a great place to start as well. This next one is quite intensive. So this is elements, and there's a wide variety in elements to choose from. So free photos kind of goes back to that image search, but are the free ones. So you can kind of start there and scroll down and find some free images to use, open source images to use. The next element is grids. This simply kind of provides that structure to your graphics. So if you selected that, it would kind of give you that structure on kind of clicking and dragging and placing elements into those divisions. The next one are frames. Frames are a great tool to use to kind of make your image a little more special than just a rectangle picture. So say you wanted to add a picture, here's a frame you could add, and it says click and drag a photo in here. So I'm just going to use one of my uploaded ones. We'll get to how to upload here in a second. So you click and drag it in, and it kind of provides a little more unique way to add a photo to one of our designs. So let's undo that real quick. I'm going back to elements. Our next one, scroll up a little bit, are shapes. Wide variety to choose from here, from filled in to outlines, to some different kind of more intricate ones the more you scroll down. A lot of these shapes are free. Again, it'll always show you, which is nice. So you never kind of are ill-prepared to deal with a paid versus free version. The next one are lines. So you could just get a simple straight line if you want to create a division. You can get a little more detailed and intricate to arrows and wavy lines. Just a great place to add some detail and elements. Again, click and drag. Most of those are free as well. Looking at our next one, illustrations. A lot of these are free and just kind of our graphics that you can add to your poster or design. So when you scroll down, more should load. You can kind of scroll down until you find what you need. Once you use this for a while, you kind of remember where things are, kind of how far you need to scroll down. Icons are very much like illustrations, but a little more simplified, like an idea or a light bulb to a shopping cart. You'd think there'd be a DNA one, some arrows, brain, ruler, just some really good things you can use there. We have charts. So if you wanted to add some sort of kind of data or numbers, this is a great place to come for some graphs. You can always kind of create your own as well. A lot of these are free. And our last one, I heart Canva. Probably won't use that a lot. Kind of a plug there to kind of advertise for them. The next element over on our toolbar is text. The text is really cool. It's very user-friendly. So if you want to kind of have freedom to manipulate and change, adding one of these top three, heading, subheading, or little body text, are your best options. And you click and drag. over. If you want to look a little more formal or kind of have a pre-designed text, there's a wide variety to choose from here that's already set out for you. These get a little harder to format if you decide, I want to add more body text or I want to make it look different. It gets a little harder. So you might stick with what it looks like if you choose one of these pre-designed ones. Again, click and drag to add it over. The next one over on our toolbar are our backgrounds. So you can choose from a simple color. If you want to change it to green, if you wanted to create your own, you can always do that. And then you can add one of these textures as well. So say we want to add that texture, or we wanted to add this one. We like those, or we like the kind of zigzagginess there. You can do that. And our last toolbar, kind of design tool, is our uploads. So say you wanted to create something for Washburn Road Middle School. You save that picture in your folder, and then you click upload your image. Open that up. It will upload any images you have in there. You can reshape, resize. We'll get a little more into our Design 101 here in our next tutorial. So these are some of the tools you can use in Canva.